Hi there, welcome to my views and this breaking news for you. First meeting publicly announced, publicly confirmed between Tigray and Amhara leaders. Meeting to resolve disputes between Tigray and Amhara. Who chaired the meeting? What was discussed? Details for you. Secondly, Fano fighters today shared pictures of an officer of Ethiopian military. The officer has been captured by Fano fighters, pictures indicate. Firstly, viewers, you know that federal government of Ethiopia and TPLF Tigray interim government exchanged accusations in the last few weeks. Tigray is accusing the federal government that government is not implementing the Pretoria deal, that Tigray's territories are not being returned to Tigray, that IDP's return is still a pending issue. Federal government has been accusing Tigray authorities that federal government has been doing more than enough. The two sides met under the mediation of African Union, European and American diplomats in Addis Ababa a few days ago. After this meeting, again TPLF accused the federal government that federal government was dragging its feet in the implementation of the deal. It seems that federal government has made a decision about the implementation of Pretoria deal. One key demand from the Tigray side is that a decision should be made, must be made to determine the status of Raya and Volkite. A committee has been formed by federal government to resolve the deadlock between Tigray and Amhara regions over southern and western zones, Humera Volkite, Raya, Koram, Alamata. The committee has held its first meeting. It has been confirmed by Ethiopian state media. The confirmation came a few minutes ago. Uh, Damascus Tirone, former intelligence agency chief and now serving as deputy prime minister, chaired this meeting, you can say. Uh, from Tigray side, Getachew, Tigray interim president, attended the meeting and some other Tigray representatives too. From Amhara side, Arega Kabbede was here to attend the meeting, the regional president, and some other Amhara government officials. Ridwan Hussein is also part of this committee. He also attended the meeting between Tigray and Amhara leaders. Ridwan Hussein is now the head of Ethiopian intelligence agency, NIS chief, and he's national security advisor as well. So, what was discussed at this first official public meeting? The two sides met in the past too, I think, when PM Abiy chaired some meetings, but those meetings were not made public. Today, Ethiopian state media publicly confirmed the establishment of this committee and holding of the meeting. Meeting has been held. Meeting happened, it seems, a few hours ago between Tigray and Amhara leaders. So, what was discussed? Which issue will be addressed on priority basis by this committee? Well, obviously, the main issue is the determination of status of western southern zones, Umera Volkayet, Raya, Koram. But so far, the two sides have agreed to resolve the issue of the return of IDPs. Tigray is home to around 1 million IDPs who were expelled or they left southern and western parts, which were part of Tigray before the start of war, but Amhara region has claims to these two territories. IDP's return is going to be the first issue to be tackled on priority by this committee. It means that very soon we could see the start of return of IDPs. 2 days ago, when Ethiopian PM Abiy held a meeting with Tigray leaders, I think he announced that within 2 months the IDPs will start returning to their homes. It means that this committee will first of all address the issue of return of IDPs, and then obviously the temporary administration in the two zones is going to be dismantled. When we don't know, but according to Ethiopian state media is reporting today, the issues will be solved very soon. It's not that the committee will keep on holding meetings for years. No, the two sides want to resolve the issues in a short period of time. By the way, Amhara region is represented by Amhara regional government. Fano groups are also forced to reckon within the Amhara region. They don't have a representation at this dialogue between Tigray and Amhara leaders. So if Amhara leaders agree to a settlement, Amhara regional president agrees to a settlement with Tigray, will the settlement be accepted by groups in the Amhara region? I don't think so. So some players have been left out. Tigray is on one page. Getachew is representing entire Tigray, TDF, TPLF, interim government too. But Amhara region is not fully represented, we can say, at the talks. Let's see. Temesgen Terone, the deputy prime minister, is also from the Amhara region, very close to Ethiopian prime minister PM Abiy. That is why he was appointed as deputy prime minister. The PM Abiy has trust in him. That is why he's been chosen as the main head of the committee. He's leading this committee, it seems. It means that in coming days, we could see progress regarding the deadlock which has been persisting between the two regional states for years about Raya and Volkai. Second news story is from the Amhara region, where military launched an new ground operation against Fano fighters a few weeks ago. Military could not show any major gains in this operation so far. No major Fano commanders have been killed or captured by the military in this operation. The main road starting from Dasi to Debre Birhan is still closed. Around 3 weeks ago, the road was closed. People suffering, transport companies have suspended their operations here. Road still closed. I got confirmation this morning that the road is still closed. Meanwhile, Fano fighters today released pictures of an officer of Ethiopian military who, it seems, has been taken prisoner by Fano fighters. His name is Malese. He's second lieutenant. Reportedly, he was captured by Fano fighters in Miravi, North Gujam. Miravi is not far away from Bahirdar, regional capital. Fano fighters have shared pictures of the captured ENDF officer. His service cards pictures have also been released by Fano fighters. Miravi saw intense fighting between the two sides a few weeks ago. And after that, allegedly, Ethiopian military killed dozens of civilians in house-to-house search operation in Miravi. International media, human rights organizations released reports about civilian killings in Miravi. But Miravi mayor, Ethiopian government officials denied civilian killings in Miravi. Fano fighters still have their presence close to Miravi. That is how they carried out this operation, and they captured a second lieutenant of Ethiopian National Defense Force. So, while military is trying to clear Gujam, Shoa, military is suffering losses as well, though military is claiming that it is inflicting heavy losses on Fano groups. That on daily basis, dozens of Fano fighters are dying. Small arms held by Fano fighters are being captured by military, but what military is suffering in terms of losses is not being reported by the military. Fano fighters also making big claims that on daily basis they're killing dozens of ENDF members, killing or capturing. But we could not confirm Fano's claims either. Both sides making very tall claims. But the second lieutenant has been captured because Fano fighters have shared pictures of the second lieutenant, and no dismissal of this claim by Ethiopian military so far. Thank you.